TMMKFitness at home. I'm Coach Alana, and this is Coach Zach, and today we're going to be taking you through a 30-minute total body burn class. We're going to be working on some endurance, strength, and power today. So before we get started, make sure you clear some space in your living room, or maybe you're outside today because it's super nice out. We're going to be using some dumbbells, maybe a medium and heavy sized weight, okay? If you've got something at home, laundry detergent, something you can use for some resistance today, but you can also do everything body weight, okay? Make sure you got your water, your towel, so you can stay hydrated and cool off in between the sets. So let's go ahead and get started on that warm up. Just remember, if you are a member of TMK Fitness, these workouts are intended for you. If you're not a member, please do these workouts at your own risk. All right, so let's start with, we're gonna grab that medium-sized dumbbell. We're gonna start with a little shoulder distraction here. So we're gonna get a split stance here. We're gonna be bending over, hinging at the hips, supporting ourselves on that bent leg. We're just gonna take that dumbbell in a circular motion. We're just gonna bring it around town right here. All right, you're gonna do 5 passes to the right, and you're gonna switch it up 5 passes to the left, or clockwise and counterclockwise. We're just gonna pull that joint away from it for a little bit here, so give it a little distraction. Get a nice little stretch going here, and rest. All right, so we're gonna switch that stance, okay? So just remember a split stance. We're hinging at those hips, keeping that chest up tall, supporting ourselves on that bent leg. Just have fun with this one, just bring it around town, stir the pot. All right, and switch directions here for us. Perfect. All right, bring it up nice and easy. All right, we're gonna set that dumbbell down. We're gonna come into a knee hug next. We're gonna lift that right knee up, squeeze it in towards your chest, give it a nice big hug. We're gonna stretch out those glutes, hamstrings. Take a nice deep breath in and switch. We hope you guys are having a great day so far, whether it's in your morning or your evening. We hope you have a wonderful day, and this workout is gonna get you moving. All right. Let's go to quad stretch next. So let's grab the right leg behind, bring that knee in, tuck it back a little bit, really open up the hip flexors and the quad. Deep breath in. If you need a little balance help, you can bring the arm out to the side or pick a spot on the ground to focus on. All right, and switch. And it's common for one side to be a little bit more shaky than the other. This is my side for me here. So bring that knee in, tuck it back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Awesome, shake it out. All right, we're gonna come to our mat next. We're gonna do a scapular push-up just to get the shoulders a little more warm, as well as get the pecs and the back ready. So Zach is gonna show you in a full plank position, okay? I'm gonna show you actually in a quadruped position on all fours, where those wrists are under the shoulders, okay? And you've got your knees under your hips. So this position, we're gonna pack those shoulders, okay? And we're just gonna pull those shoulder blades together and relax back to that naturally packed position. So we're not rounding forward, we're just pulling those shoulder blades back, let them rest to center. So if you are in that plank position too, you're doing a great job trying to pull that belly button in towards the spine and keeping those hips square to the floor. Let's practice 2 more. And just nice and easy, go with your breathing pace right here. And shake it out. Nice work. All right, now let's get those hips open and ready. So again, we've got full body, that total body burn. We wanna make sure we get those hips nice and mobile today. So we're gonna come down into a low squat. So you can bring those arms above your head, bring those hips back, come down as low as you can. Try to keep those feet flat on the floor. It's gonna actually be a great stretch to get that Achilles, get that hip, that flexion in the ankle. We're gonna take that left hand towards the right ankle. We're gonna rotate, open up the mid-back. Deep breath in. Back to center. Other side. Woo! Reach towards the ceiling. Back to center. Okay, so here where we're going to add a little fun work in here. We're going to do a little duck walk. We're going to rotate. Walk forward a little bit for me. Open those hips up. Woo! All right, let's take it back. If you need to touch the ground, that's okay. Woo! But we're working on that ankle flexibility right through here. Just bring those arms up, bring it above the head, and shake it out. So now we got our body nice and warm. We're gonna head into that first segment of endurance, strength, and power for the upper body. So we're gonna go through 3 rounds. This first round, you're gonna get a nice little break in between, because I'm gonna show you that next move right behind the first one. Rounds 2 and 3, we're gonna pick that speed up a little bit. All right, so So your first move, we're gonna do a walking plank. So 60 seconds, this is for endurance. So we're gonna come back on up to all fours, okay? So in a plank position, we're gonna walk those toes out. You also can be on those knees, or you can have one leg straight out, okay? So I'm gonna let Coach Zach show this full option 1, where he's gonna be actually all the way in the plank. I'm gonna show you option 2 to start with. Then we'll switch over that next round. So go ahead and get a nice strong plank position, pack those shoulders. We're gonna take that right hand down to the ground, followed by the left forearm, press to the right, press to the left, okay? This whole position, we're practicing that shoulders packed, we're practicing core tight, we're gonna flow through, we're gonna hit the chest, the triceps, and those shoulders. So for 60 seconds, halfway through, so Coach Zach's gonna keep track of our time, he's gonna tell us to switch sides so we can make sure we start pressing through with our left hand in the second half. All right, are we ready? All right, count us down, Zach.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, so what's great about timed exercises, you get to move through at your own pace. So take this time to find the best quality of form in this exercise. But also if you need to hold that plank for a little bit, if you want to hold it in the top position or down below, you've got this. Just go at your own pace. We'll keep track of that time for you.
And switch.
Ooh, all right, so we're already halfway. So we're going to switch that left hand, come down first, followed by the right. We just got to make those pecs even. So checking those hips out. We square to the floor. Let those hips come down with us as we come to the mat.
Seconds.
Deep breath in, deep breath out.
2, 1.
Woo! Nice job, you made it. Awesome. So move number 2, we're gonna come up, we're gonna do some back flies. So this time is for 40 seconds. So you have a couple options here. For this back fly, we're just gonna have our feet shoulder width apart. Take those dumbbells, guide them down to your kneecaps. So send those hips back. It's a perfect starting position for a nice strong row and back fly. So pack those shoulders. We're gonna open up like we're giving someone a big old bear hug. Keep those elbows soft, okay? It's gonna hit a lot more of that upper mid back. If you wanna focus on the back of that shoulder a little bit more, that rear deltoid, you can do a little pinkies out, okay? And you can do your back fly right here. So I'm gonna let Coach Zach show you the first option, the regular back fly, and I'm gonna show you a deltoid back fly. So 40 seconds for our time here. Just go at your own pace, 40 seconds. You can do it.
3, 2, 1, start.
All right, so try to keep that nice hip hinge going here. Keep your core tight to protect that low back. But try to actively pull with those back muscles. So there's some muscles in the arms assisting, but really let your back lead you in this movement. Take a deep breath in, exhale as you contract those muscles on the way up. Inhale on the way down. There you go, stay
5
strong.
seconds. 2, 1.
Woo, awesome, good. I bet you're glad we chose that one for 40, right? We focused on a nice pure strength right through there. All right, so now for our power move for 20 seconds, we're gonna do a power press. So it's gonna be using the full body a little bit, but this one you might want your little bit heavier weights for. So we're gonna do a slight little mini squat, those hips back. We're gonna power those weights up. So you're using a little bit of momentum here. So core tight, mini squat, power it up. Let's see how many we can get in that 20 seconds. You guys ready?
All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
So we're powering it up right here. And so use a little bit of that momentum to help with that power press.
5 seconds. 2, 1,
Woo!
and rest.
Awesome. All right, so remember that number we're gonna come back to, okay? So write it down, make a little mental note. Let us know how many reps you did in that first round for that power press. So now we're gonna go through that 2 more times. Our endurance, our strength, and our power. We're gonna flow through these, about 10 seconds of a break in between. We're gonna go right from one to the next, okay? So we're starting back into that walking plank position. I'm gonna let Coach Jack have option 2 this time. So he's gonna be on those knees, right? I'm gonna be on those toes. I like to, sharing's caring. I like to, make the work even here. All right, so get in that pack position. All right, Coach Zach's gonna let us know when we're ready.
3, 2, 1, start.
There we go. So we have the same amount of time. So remember, 60 seconds. Go through at your pace again. If you need to hold that plank up top, make sure we're not slouching. We're keeping that nice, strong pack position. Then we're gonna switch halfway through. You need a little extra stability. Widen those feet a little bit. That will help those hips not shift as much.
And switch.
All right, so you're switching that. Which arm starts? If you started on the left side, that's okay. So again, hold where you need to, right through here. Try to push that floor away as you're coming up. Press. Push it away. Use those pegs.
5 seconds.
You're almost there.
2, 1, rest.
Woo! Nice job. I think you went a little longer on that one, Coach Zach. I think I like my other option better. All right, so move number 2, we got that back fly. So we're gonna grab those weights pretty quickly. Give yourself a little second to catch your breath. 40 seconds in that back fly. You can choose to get a little bit more those rhomboids right in between those shoulder blades, or you can get a little bit more traps and rear delts with me. All right, ready, set, here we go. So this is for 40 seconds. You've got this. You just did an exercise for a full minute. So we're gonna shave 20 seconds off right here. There it is. You're over halfway. You can do this.
10 seconds.
So again, lead with that back. Those arms are starting to get a little tired.
3, 2,
Pull.
1.
Woo! Pull from behind. There it is. All right, power press for round 2. So I got 10 last time, so I'm gonna try to match that number. So try to match the same amount of reps from your first set.
And start.
All right, here we go. We can do this. Come on. Hips back. It's almost like a little thruster. We're really trying to push a little mini squat, so put a little bit more in those shoulders here.
3, 2, 1, and rest.
Woo! Coach Zach, did you match your time?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Barely.
Woo! And make sure you work for it the whole time. Good. All right. So, round 3, final round. Okay. So, Coach Zach, which option was your favorite? On the knee. Okay. On the knee. Then that's your favorite. You go on those knees, my friend. All right. I'm gonna try a little one leg, one knee down this time. Okay. So we're gonna have an in-between plank here. So 60 seconds. So this is actually gonna challenge that core a little more too, because you have to keep those hips nice and square. So open those feet up if you need to. Even if you're on those knees, you're gonna spread those knees out. All right. Let us know when we're ready, Zach.
3, 2, 1, start.
This is your last 60 seconds right here. There it is. Think some happy thoughts here. Ask yourself, are you keeping your core tight? How's that back feeling? If you feel any pressure in that low back, come down to those knees, draw your core in.
Switch.
All right, so I'm going to switch those legs as well. So I'm down on one knee, one leg straight. got it. Come on, breathe through it.
In 3, 2,
Finish that last
1.
rep. Woo! There we go. Nice job. All right, back flies and the power press. We are almost done with our upper body section. The last 2 moves.
Ready, begin.
All right, here we go. So remember, we decrease that rest in between so we can move through, increase the aerobic part of this workout, that full total body burn. But we got to make this 30 minutes efficient, right? So keep moving, but definitely grab some water, towel off when you need to. After we finish these next 2 moves, we're going to take a little break. So I'm going to reset a little bit. I was starting to feel a little bit more in my arms. So making sure the shoulders are packed, pulling from the back.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Woo! There we go. All right, power press to finish this out. Let's match that time again. Let's match those reps, all right? Let's see what you got.
3, 2, 1, start.
Woo, here we go. Come on, raise the roof with us. Breathe it out.
3, 2,
Ooh.
1.
I'll count that one. Oh, 11. There we go. I'll get an extra one in there. All right, so now it's time to grab some water, towel off, keep moving. We're gonna give you about 30 seconds here, and Coach Zach is gonna go over those next 3 moves for the lower body. So we're gonna tag team out here. Woo, you guys are killing it.
All right, so our first movement for our endurance, we're going to be doing for 60 seconds. We're going to be doing surrender squats. So we're going to just walk through on this first round, and the second round and third round, we're going to go straight through. So first move, you can do this with dumbbells or without. If you want to use dumbbells, you can just use them and rack them similar to the power press we just did. Just gonna kneel down and stand up, back down, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
So if you notice for me as well, I like to add a little bit of a squat in there first, just to make it, give it a different option. But that way you can gradually come down, work to that kneeling position at your pace, and then you get a nice little challenge to stay low before you pop up. So those are great 2 different options to flow through. Coach Zach's option is going to be a little bit harder, and you're going to be staying down low the whole time. Feel free to add this if you need to do a basic squat. You can do some lunges here, or add a little cushion for those knees down below. All right, so we got 60 seconds. Coach Zach is going to throw a few more cues in there for you. Let's get rolling. All right, 3, 2, here we go.
As we do this, make sure you're keeping that core tight, nice and engaged, keeping that spine straight as well. We're not wanting to come up and flex and bend at our torso. We're wanting to have control the entire movement.
All right, so we're halfway. So if you've been kneeling down that same side first, go ahead and switch it up. Don't forget to squeeze those glutes. Push that midfoot to bring you up nice and tall. Woo, we got about 10 seconds left. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. I was wondering if we were going to do that.
Yeah.
I had to get a little extra half one in there. All right, so next up, we got 40 seconds. What's our next move?
Next move is the sumo squat, or the sumo deadlift. So, we're gonna get our stance real wide. We're gonna grab that dumbbell by the end, we're gonna hinge at the hips and squat down. If you can, touch the ground with that dumbbell, you can, and then come up. You're gonna really feel this one in the hamstrings and in the glutes, squeezing and pushing that pelvis forward as we come to the top.
Awesome. All right, it's 40 seconds. You guys know the drill. 3, 2, and 1. So like Coach Zach said, those toes are kind of pointed out towards the side. But those knees go the same direction as those toes. But still let that hip hinge be your first move. Let's help engage those glutes right here. You're over halfway.
As you're coming up, squeeze those glutes together, pushing the hips forward and locking out at the top, going down nice and controlled. Really feeling it in the glutes.
3, 2, and 1. Tap. Woo.
All right,
I'm sure my legs are ready for our power move, Zach.
our power move is going to be the jump lunge or the power split lunge. So we're going to get in our lunge position and jumping down. Now, if you cannot do this, you need something a little less intense, you can just do a rear lunge like Coach Alana is doing right here.
All right, so I'm gonna stick with that option 2. We're gonna do the regular reverse lunge for this power. So maybe you want to do that for your first set, but definitely try these power split lunge jumps, at least 1 out of the 3 for this today, okay? That's gonna be my goal for you. All right, so 20 seconds. 3, 2, and go. What's even tough about those split jumps is keeping that core tight, the pelvis still neutral. So Coach Zach's doing a great job keeping those knees or those ankles still getting a great 90-90 in those legs. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Woo. Nice job. All right, we got 2 more moves to go, and then we're gonna cool it down. So 2 more rounds. We've got this, okay? Just like before.
All right, back to the surrender squats. In 3, 2, 1, start.
So halfway through, we will switch to stay on one side to lead you through. Or if you want to alternate throughout the whole duration, that is totally fine too. For the brain, it might help a little bit to stay on one side at a time. Keeping the core tight, you got it. All right, we are halfway, so let's switch it up. So if you are using weights, or if your hands are behind your ears, just a fun little fact for you, that just helps us keep that chest up nice and tall, and to really make sure we're sending the weight back to protect those knees. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Way to push through, finish strong on those. Minute's a long time for those prisoner squats. Woo!
All right, next we got sumo deadlift, 40 seconds. Grab that dumbbell in 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, here we go. Woo!
Again, keeping that core engaged, that spine straight throughout this entire movement. Squeezing at the top. What we don't want to see is like an excessive forward lean. It's like you're coming forward. I want you to hinge at those hips and use them to get down. Almost like you're sitting in a chair, but your stance is super wide.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Time.
Power split squat.
Woo! All right, I'm going to tap in on this one for Coach Zach. So he's going to get the nice option 2. I'm going to go with option 1, get that power. 20 seconds. You can do this. You're doing it for 20 seconds. All right, in 3, 2, and go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! His legs are burning. Shake them out.
Last round.
And that is it. We can do this. Finish strong. We started together. Let's finish this together so we can have a great day.
All right, we got surrender squat. 60 seconds. All
I was
right.
like 67. What?
Yeah. I'm losing my breath here.
3, 2, here we go. Woo! So focus on your breathing on this set. Take some deep breaths in. Flow with your body. There it is. There it is. We see that nice, beautiful squat with that surrender. You got it. Let's switch that side up. So you're over halfway. This is your last set on these right through here. Push up for that midfoot. Still give those glutes a nice squeeze up top. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right. 1 down, 2 moves to go.
Sumo deadlift, 40 seconds. Got a dumbbell.
All right, count you down. 3, 2, let's do it. Woo! Like Coach Zach said in that last set, by engaging that core, keeping that chest up tall, we're really able to hit those glutes and protect the back. We've got about 15 seconds. Taking those deep breaths in. Exhale coming up. There you go. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Woo! All right. Power split lunge, final set. All right. I think Coach Zach and I thought about an option of rock, paper, scissors, but I think we're both going to tough this one out for the power split lunge. Do it with us. If you haven't tried it yet, you can do it. All right. You ready? Set. Here we go. What's nice is having someone do it with you. Makes you work a little harder. So Coach Zach's making me go a little faster than my body would naturally go at. But it's a great challenge. To get that form, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, nice little finishing pose there. Woo! Great job. All right. So before we do some cool down stretches, go ahead, take some deep breaths in. Move it side to side. The last 20 seconds, that power, it's really gonna get that heart rate up. So you need to take a little walk around the living room, catch your breath, give us a quick pause, come right back, make sure you do these stretches with us. All right, so Coach Zach is gonna take us through our cool down.
Whew. All right, so we're gonna do 5 stretches for our cool down. We're gonna start with an arm stretch and then a tricep. So reach overhead, start with that left arm first. Pulling down, feeling that stretch in that tricep.
Okay, still work on that great deep breath work. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Try to help slow that heart rate down.
Go ahead and switch arms.
How you feeling out there? You made it. Way to stay strong and stay through with us through the end.
And relax. Next one we're going to do, stretch our back out a little bit. So take those fingers, interlock them, push forward, really kind of stretching that back out. Again, focusing on your breathing. If you feel like you can go a little farther in the stretch. All right, next one, we're gonna do a quad stretch. Start with the left leg. Bring that foot back. You should feel this in the quad and the hip flexors. If you need to hold on to something for balance, you can do that too. Stick your arm out, whatever.
Way ahead of you, Coach Zach.
Go ahead and switch. Again, really focusing on your breathing as you're stretching, bringing that heart rate down and getting further in that stretch. And relax. Next we'll do a hamstring stretch. Start with the left leg, forward, toes pointed up, hinge the hips a little bit, and work your way down. If you lack the flexibility and you can't touch your toe, you can just sit here. If you need a little bit more of a challenge, you can reach out, touch those toes, or you can use your opposite arm and reach over and get an even deeper stretch. Switch. Toes up, hinge the hips, and reach.
If you have the opportunity, go through these stretches a few times just to get a little bit deeper in these movements. Your body will thank you and you will feel so much better. Because after being in a position, your muscles are super tight. After a little while, they start to relax and they tell you they're okay. So you can work your way and go deeper into these stretches.
And relax. Last movement, gonna do that knee tuck. Start with the left leg, pulling that up towards your chest. Should feel a stretch in your glutes.
Ooh, this one I really gotta think about keeping my heel, my big toe, and pinky down to keep me from shaking. But it's great also to use if you need a chair, or you get your couch close by.
Switch. Last
You
one.
guys just worked super hard. I'm sure those muscles are shaking.
And relax.
Woo. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining us at TMK Fitness at home. We really appreciate you guys taking this 30 minutes for you and giving yourself a great workout today. So stay strong, stay empowered, and have a great rest of your day. We'll see you soon. Bye.
See ya.